this and get to some sort of resolution, but
that didn't happen.
That didn't happen. All right. Our panel joins us now to discuss Democratic strategist, former Democratic speechwriter, and national trial attorney Madeline Somerville, along with president of the Libre Initiative, Daniel Garza. Good afternoon to both of you. Daniel, I'm going to start with you because this is a pickle for Republicans. We had John McLaughlin on earlier in the show. He's a pollster. He's one of the president's pollster. And the polls clearly indicate that the American public wants these subsidies to be renewed. Republicans have opposed Obamacare since its inception. However, if they vote down these subsidies, they will be blamed and probably held politically liable at the midterms if they don't vote to extend these subsidies.
Yeah, this is true. It is going to cause uncertainty to many employers. It'll cause uncertainty to many Americans who cannot afford or who are not on some kind of employee-based insurance program. And millions may actually fall off Obamacare. That, of course, is an issue that could be a political liability for Republicans, for Democrats as well, because everybody understands that the ACA is a catastrophic failure. The reason that they're asking for subsidies is because premiums have spiked. The cost of insurance has gone way up. They have broken healthcare, and it did not end the healthcare costs. In fact, it didn't even create access to more people for healthcare or coverage. The basic cost of employee-based insurance went up $12,000 per household. This has everything to do with the catastrophic consequences of ACA. We haven't even gotten into the fraud, the burdensome list of restrictions, the loss of doctors that are falling off because of disincentives. And so, yeah, this has been a wreck to begin with. And I think Republicans are up against the wall, but so are Democrats.
Madeline, we're seeing a lot of sticker shock hit now, the end of the year, et cetera, and it seems clear, even based on what Chuck Schumer was saying earlier, Democrats are very eager to let this harm Republicans next year. But how do they keep this issue live for another 11 months? Who knows where we're going to be 11 months between now and November 2026? Is that a reasonable gamble on their part?
I think that if the Democrats want to have any movement to their side, they need to explain the context around the issue. They never do this, okay? But here's the truth. The reason why the ACA is not very good, right, and I'm a Democrat, is because when it was established, the Republicans refused to have any sort of health care that was universal or government sponsored unless the insurance companies were able to control it. Private insurance companies were able to control it, right? That's why we're in the situation that we're in, because Democrats said, okay, if it's going to give people access, fine. We just want more people to get access because people are sick and can't afford to go to the hospital. So now President Trump is in interviews saying things like the Democrats are the ones that are buddy-buddy with the insurance companies. That has never been the case. You can ask anyone in any local legislature, ask any a plaintiff's attorney in any local legislature who's advocating against insurance companies. The Democrats have always been fighting against insurance companies because Democrats want to regulate them. So when President Trump says he wants to give money to health savings accounts, also, right, the other things that people need to communicate, the Democrats need to communicate, is that that money can't be used for premiums. ACA, the subsidies are specifically used for premiums. So if this happens, right, we do the HSA thing, what's going to happen is people are going to be forced into high deductible plans because they can't pay up front for the premiums. So this is all a ruse. This is a ruse to make the American people feel like they have more agency and control than they do, and to blame the Democrats for something they don't deserve to be blamed for. People need to know the truth about this.
Daniel, you have about 30 seconds to respond.
Fix healthcare in 30 seconds.
Again, yeah, and yet we're paying $12,000 more. It makes it sound like everything is fine and Republicans are trying to ruin it. We got hoodwinked into funding
I'm not saying that.
healthcare companies that are raking in taxpayer dollars. And that's the fact. The ACA fraud is rampant. 6.4 million people were improperly enrolled. People making over $140,000 a year are enrolled.
Was anything that I said false?
Yes, actually, The fact that these corporations, these healthcare monopolies, are in fact getting rich off of ACA.
I didn't say that
Contrary
one
to
way or
what you
another.
said. And yet it's happening. So anyways,
Yeah.
instead of giving power and control and money to these monopolies, why not give it to the American people through HSAs, which was what the Republicans were trying to do? Put the patient and the doctors in control of their healthcare instead of these monopolies.
Guys, I hate to say we didn't solve healthcare in 30 seconds, but it's okay. Congress hasn't solved it in about 250 years. Now, Madeline Somerville and Daniel Garza, there's still more to talk about, so please stay with us.
Got it.
Next.